I'm interested in this.
Hello. Hello. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Let me turn myself up a little bit. I seem pretty low. Hello. Hey, why is it called Tonight if it's not a sequel? If today is so great, why isn't there Today 2? That's nothing. Hi. Let me update the game that I'm playing because I'm not playing Toho Fujinroku, The Mountain of Faith. Da 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 da. Darkest Dungeon. Oh no, I spoiled it. Darkest Dungeon 2? Wait, why is there a Darkest Dungeon 2 on this list? Did I miss an announcement? Oh shit. Okay. So hi, internet. It's been a while. Sorry for the sudden stream. Let me shut this music up. Um, but, since I had to cancel the last one due to my jacked up teeth, I just didn't want to have, like, a whole week pass without doing something. So here I am. Hello. Uh, So yeah, the other day when I was going to stream, I had to have a temporary filling put in while we figure out whether or not I'm gonna need a root canal, and that left me in just a delirious amount of pain, such that I couldn't get anything done, and so I didn't want to stream like that, so I didn't. But here we are. So tonight, we're going to be playing a game that is, oddly enough, kind of a comfort food for me. Like the game itself is, I don't actually know much of what people think about this game, honestly, because like I haven't watched anyone stream it or anything. Today we're going to be playing Darkest Dungeon. Let me just say it. Let me just say we're going to be playing Darkest Dungeon, which is a game that I return to about this time every year, or at least I have for the past couple years. I sort of put it in the same camp as like modern XCOM, just due to the structure of the game, where you're sort of split up between a more tactical and a more strategic level of play, right? But this game is just like comfort food to me, and I'm not sure why exactly. I don't know. Like it's a very, it's a dark and stressful game. Like that's one of the core mechanics is stress. But I don't know. I just have a good time with it. So we're gonna play it. Let me get us fully set up. Let me creak my chair horrendously. I'm sure that sounds great. Oh god, I don't even have Steam running. I also, my house lost power this morning. I don't know why. And then my computer had to take an update. Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess that was like a town-wide thing. Okay. Cool. So yeah, that was fun this morning when I was like, okay, gotta go get ready to brush my teeth and shave before work. And then like the power just went out. That was cool. All right, let's get us. You can see. Ooh. Right, you haven't seen this yet. I did some more layout work.
Ruin has come to our family.
Shut up, my ancestor. Shush. Let's go. Is that not picking up? There it goes. Okay. Wait, not yet. Hold on, need to update something.
Get ready!
Thank you. Christ. We need to add some text. Bottom text. Oh, no, that's not in the right place. Oh, God. Streaming is hard. This is why people have engineers. This is why people don't just do it themselves. Home Alone on a Friday night? Just remember this dungeon. But we need that like in a Gothic font, please. Which I do not have, so that 256 is very big. Okay. There we go. There we go. Stop snapping to the bottom. Ugh. Okay. Hoocha! My new layout. I did a new layout. I did a new layout. By which I mean I got another tile set out of the bundle for yeah. Oh shit, those pumpkins aren't transparent. Those pumpkins are supposed to be transparent. Shit. Oh, that looks like garbage. I'm gonna keep them for now. If they're disruptive to the game, I might remove them, but that's pretty funny for right now. Alright, let's play around with some stuff because I'm not getting, like, any game audio, probably because I have it super low. Okay. Now I do want a fair bit of music. I don't want very much narrator because I don't want to have to talk over this dude. So, if you haven't played this game before, I suggest that you do on your own time, because it's a nice game. If you like this style of game and you can stomach the, tone and content of it. So yeah, just a heads up for anybody watching this, if you haven't played this game before, it's a game that sort of takes inspiration from, like, a little too spicy on the game audio. Okay, take it back a little bit. So this is a game that takes inspiration from, like, Gothic horror and, like, Lovecraft mythos in equal measure. And it's not a game that is shy about, like, body horror and weird tentacles and gross stuff. So it has that going on visually, but then also in its mechanics. So this is a game about, like, building up and breaking down characters. So, like, characters have specific quirks that they can acquire that affect, like, what they do. Some of them take control away from you in specific circumstances. And a lot of them bump up against ideas of mental illness and disability. And also, because of, like, the limited roster and other considerations that you have to keep in mind, like, this game incentivizes you to make decisions about who to keep on your team and who to invest in based on those quirks and things like that. So, like, hey, just a heads up, I might be saying things like, this compulsive disorder that this character has is really inconvenient, so I don't want them on my team. I recognize that that is a monstrous thing to say about regular humans, but it is just kind of part of the meat of potatoes of this game. Yeah, so know that going into this. I don't think there's anything else I want to like call out about this game at this point. Let's just play the game. Let's play it. Let's play the video game. Save these changes. So I have been playing, I started playing, I don't know, like last month or something, just to sort of refresh, and just because I wanted to. I think that was before I even thought about streaming and everything. But let's start a new one. Okay, we have many DLCs. So I think what I want to do is yes Crimson Court, yes Districts, yes Flagellant, no Color of Madness. Because I think Color of Madness and Crimson Court is just like too much stuff. I think it's too much stuff. And like I've never beaten this game. I've played. Let's see my hour count. Let's just see my hour count. Yeah, I've played about 100 hours of this game. Never beaten it. So I don't want to like bog this down with too much stuff. So Color of Madness is a DLC that is like pretty much directly inspired by the Color Out of Space, the Lovecraft short story. It adds like a like sort of a survival gauntlet challenge mode where you get unique trinkets and stuff out of it. I don't know too much about it. Crimson Court adds a new region that you kind of interact with basically like the other ones. Like the Color of Madness is a whole different thing. The Crimson Court isn't too different, but it adds like new sorts of monsters, a mini quest line, and it has like just some really heavy like decadent aristocracy become vampires by way of horrible insect creature aesthetics that I like very much. So we're going to keep that on. Flagellant, new class that came with Crimson Court, if I recall correctly. There's also the Shieldbreaker class that's just its own separate thing that I don't have. I ought to think about that at some point. I don't know. Yeah, we'll do that. Is this your first estate? It is, or not. It is not. We're good. We're fine. So, now, this is the other thing. I'm thinking about the Radiant mode. I'm pretty sure the Radiant mode doesn't change, like, the difficulty of fights or anything. It just kind of makes the metagame of progression a little faster. I don't know what it changes specifically, though. Faster and more forgiving. Let's just go with normal. Let's just go with normal. It's fine. And this is going... Well, shit. I guess it's just going to be called Darkest. I was going to call it Streamist, but then I clicked. Anyway, here's an intro. I'll shut up.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Yeah. I'm that way with XCOM. Mostly it's just like inscrutable key smash that I have to remember, like, okay, what did this mean specifically? Which one was this? I think I do. I think I do want to get rid of the pumpkins. They're a little too goofy. No, no, no. Let's keep them. Let's keep them. Let's keep them. It's fine. It's fine. Load times in this game are still a little, like this. So is everyone cozy? Does everyone have some tea? See, I don't want to hit too many, because I spaced them out so that they didn't overlap with the sound alerts notification area. Okay, for real, what's going on with that game, though? Hold on, I'm going to grab a sweater. I'll be right back.
What?
No, I took my headphones off. You can't play a sound alert now. No! Okay, I'm back. Okay, there we go. I was just starting to get worried that the game was hung up or something. So? Okay, I paused because I was expecting the narrator to go off. Here we are with our boys, Reynold and Dismas. And let's go. I'm gonna go against my... Okay, we are in tutorial time. When in a hallway, press D to move forward and A to move back. If you prefer the mouse, you can click. Yeah, I'm gonna go against my, what's the word I'm looking for? My nature, to try to explain everything, and I'm not gonna try to do not too much of that. I'm just gonna play the game. I'm not here to teach anybody how to play the game. It's Friday night. I'm just trying to chill out, have a time. When it comes to, like, team comp and stuff, I'll talk through, like, what I'm thinking, but eh. So, when you're walking around, you find stuff, get valuables, neat. Maybe I'll turn the narrator back up a little bit, because he's just quiet enough that, like, I know he's there, but I can't hear what he's saying. It's kind of annoying. Okay, so we got surprised, so we got kind of switched up, but it's fine. Reynold, bop this man. Okay, good. Now we're back in position. What are these debuffs? Dodge, dodge. Okay, that's fine. The stun resist cleared? Stun him again! You're done. You're gone. You're dead. You just don't know it yet. Which leaves Reynold with not too much to do. And chomp. Okay. After you've completed the requirements for quest, you have the option to return to town at any time. Just click the crest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit. we're going to continue adventuring. Here's a secret tech that you might not know about. Right, we got this treasure chest here. Let's check it out. It's the bandit's trapped chest. Something doesn't look quite right with this one. Go for it anyway. Ugh, sometimes bad things happen to you. Well, lesson learned. Let's head to the hamlet. Get money. Okay, we got Ruins Phobia. Tough, that's pretty good. I mean, it's boring, but it's pretty good. Ruins Phobe kind of sucks. Okay. I mean, okay. So you always start off with the same two dudes, right? You always have Reynold and Dismas. And then immediately afterwards, you always get... Well, we'll meet him in a minute. But Reynold and Dismas are kind of locked.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupt...
Yeah, hold on.
They are yours now, and you are bound to them. Death waits. A moment of respite.
I'm just going to turn the narrator up because, like, I either want to turn him off all the way or... But, like... The narrator in this game is really cool, so I don't want to turn him off all the way. Just having him down really low, like, I still don't want to talk over him, so whatever. What was I saying? Get help where you may. Okay. Yeah, so these two kind of always have the same quirks. So the really annoying one is that Reynold is a kleptomaniac, which means that every time you're walking around in the dungeon and you come upon something that is treacherous, he has a chance to just steal it for himself, and then you never get that stuff. It's just gone. So we're going to want to do something about that once we can. He only prays. He hates ruin. +2 speed. 15% stun resist. That's pretty cool. He is not allowed to gamble. He is a known cheat. Okay, so we got some facilities. Here's our hamlet. Which is not like a small pig or anything. It's actually like a place where people live. So.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Here we can rewatch cutscenes if we like.
Trinkets and charms gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Got a shop for trinkets. We do not want these trinkets.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Here we've got our graveyard. Nobody there yet. And, most important thing for now, our stagecoach.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Sick. I still don't have a rimshot sound alert, that's true. Let's upgrade this right away.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
Because we want people. So we are still kind of in tutorial space. You always get a plague doctor.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Yeah. While you're here, spend some of your starting heirlooms on upgrading. I did, thank you. Yeah, you always get a Vestal and a plague doctor. Vestal is kind of one of your core healers. I know, thank you. Plague Doctor does like a lot of damage over time with some tricky support stuff, and oh god, we don't have battlefield medicine, and we can't change that yet. Ugh, I hate it.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
So, we will, once we're through tutorial space, have all sorts of different places to adventure. We've got the Weald, the Warrens, the Courtyard, the Ruins, the Cove, and the Darkest Dungeon. So we could just go to the end of the game if we wanted to. We would die. It would be awful. So let's not do that. Instead, let's go to these ruins. We can get a health stone, get some crests. Love to get crests.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
So we're going to encounter all sorts of hazards and things on our way. To prepare for them, we can bring stuff. Let's go with... let's bring a key. So because of our party members, we get some free stuff. I believe our Crusader gives us a Holy Water, and our Plague Doctor gives us an Anti-Venom. So that's cool. That's probably fine. So I think it's like Grave Robbers give you a shovel. Dogman gives you dog biscuits. I think there's somebody that gives you... Somebody must give you the medicinal herbs. I don't know who that is. Maybe the Arbalest? They're kind of, maybe. I don't know. So. We just gotta look around. That's fine. Nice. So I don't do a lot of guide reading for this game. The one thing that I do sort of consult sometimes is like specifics about the I think they call them curios, just this sort of random interactables you find in hallways. Because otherwise it's just a lot of like rote memorization. When most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles, etc., etc. Monsters killed with bleed, blight, or crits leave no corpses at all. So yeah, even if you kill somebody, usually they leave a body behind that still takes up space. Bonk.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Hey, free shovel. Okay, that's probably going to be one of those, like, things we need to shovel through. Yup.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Fortunately, we have a shovel. Nice. Fuck out of here. 4 damage. That'll do it. No, that won't do it. Let's give him a bonker. And see if we can't just. We can. Stun, though. Let's see if we can't just... Thank you.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Might as well.
Be gone, fiend.
Nice. Okay. So we only need to explore 90% of rooms. The math on that is actually, like, super fuzzy. But we can just skip this room down in the corner here and just, like, you know, loop around, and that'll be enough. You don't want to double back if you don't have to. It just, like, wastes torch time. Although we do have way more torches than we
If
actually
only
need, and we
treasure
keep
could
finding
staunch the
more.
flow of otherworldly corruption.
Nice.
Ground quakes.
You're done? You're dead? You're just gone? Now, let's just see if we can... Nope. Okay. Do you have... I didn't actually look at their quirks. Do you have something that's affecting, like, your ranged accuracy or something? Whew, no, but okay. Interesting. Experiences religious visions and delusions. Okay, fun. Let's just give him a bonker.
Executed with impunity.
Hi. Welcome.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope
Alright, back in
blossoms.
formation. Ooh, a locked chest. Good thing we have these skeleton's keys. Ouch.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so here he goes.
Packs
Oh,
laden
fuck.
with loot
There was a trinket in there.
are
Fuck you,
often low on supplies.
Reynold. Whichever one you are. I hate that shit. I know what I'm doing as soon as we get out of here. Pew. By the way, I know I don't have too many viewers right now, but if anyone does want a character named after them, feel free. Sound out in the chat. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. Okay, so, got a big tanky man, we got a sword man, we got this guy who's gonna stress us out with his goblet of blood, and we got a guy with a bow. Here's the plan. It's murder. The plan is murder. Alright, you're dead.
How quickly
Oof.
the tide turns.
Okay, that's fine. What are they gonna do? Shoot her again? Let's get the stun. Thank you, Reynold. And, oh, she can't hit the back line with that. That sucks. Let's get the other stun.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Now we can hit the back line. Everybody stun. Now let's just... a little of that. Right, because this guy is actually dead. The bowman is dead.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life
Hit him with a little of this.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
And take a fucking sip. Hold on. Bonus chest. Okay. That's a lot of crests. Alright, let's get out of here. That's a lot of crests. Alright, let's see how we did. Nice, nice, nice. That's very good. Holy shit. That's bad, but it just kind of cancels out with the quirk he already had. So, If Torch is above 75, so maybe he's just like a Dark Run guy. Here's the thing. Like I said, I'm not really like a guide reader for this game, and I haven't watched anyone play it, so like, I know that Dark Runs are a thing, but I don't know like how or why. Like, I think they're more profitable, right? You get more treasure in the dark for whatever reason. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Dud hitter, -5 crit if HP is below 50%. That doesn't fucking matter for a Plague Doctor. That's fine. Will not pray after certain traumatic events. Okay. Photomania, -20% stress if torch is above 75. Okay, sick. And again, that's kind of meaningless to me, but whatever.
The tents are pitched, banners fly, and the corpse wagons stand at the ready. The circus has come to town.
Okay, so over time, some negative quirks will lock into place and become more severe. Severe negative quirks cost much more to remove in the sanitarium. Also, hey, here's a thing for some other piece of DLC that I don't have. But the icon for it is just going to be down here in the corner all game. And I am going to click on it by accident when I try to go to the stagecoach. That sucks, actually. Like, I'm pretty sure if I click on this, it just brings up the Steam page and says, like, hey, you should buy this. Don't want to. I'm good. Thank you. Although it says download it, not buy it. Like, what if I just... Oh. Oh, I guess it is free. Okay. That's weird. What is this shit? Oh, it's PvP? Why would you want to do that? What? No. Not interested. Anyway, let's see what we got.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose.
True.
A zealous warrior.
Also. Okay, nothing to say about her.
Shoot, bandage, and pillage. The dancing steps of war.
Hoo-hoo. Okay. So, with our heap of money, let's... I can't go to the sanitarium yet. Well, Marillac? Is that a C or an E? C. Okay. Marillac needs a fucking drink. Oh, huh. That's kind of cool. She's got big accuracy bonuses. That's weird. I guess we could, but it's mostly ranged, right? Well, no. It's mostly versus unholy. Some ranged. So, like, we could... She could be like a frontline Vestal with Hand of Light, I guess. That's weird. Okay.
Fresh kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
But yeah, Marillac needs a drink. And I can't go to the guild either. Oh, this sucks.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The Abbey calls to the faithful.
Right, so the Abbey and the tavern here are for stress relief. So that white bar is their stress, and unlike health, it does not automatically get reset between quests. If it fills once, right, and it gets to 100, you basically have a chance for them to either become, I forget what they call it. Basically, they can get either, like, a very bad status effect, or there's a chance for them to get, like, a pretty good status effect. But then if it fills up again and gets to 200%, they just have a heart attack and immediately die. So you don't want to bring stressed people onto quests generally. I don't think we're doing anything else at the moment. Do we want... No, we don't want that. It's 10,000. Ooh. Cool collar. For a fight man. For a fight dog man. Okay. Okay. So, we still only have the ruins available to us. That's pretty good, I guess. We don't have a flagellant yet, but I do like them. That's a pretty good item. Because they do a lot of their damage through bleed, and just having some flat bonus bleed chance is pretty good. But we also, our, like, main healer is indisposed for this one, so, like... Oh, hey. A crusader who isn't a kleptomaniac. Welcome to the squad. It is a medium quest, though, which means that, like... it means we can go camping. We can heal when we're camping. Fuck it. We don't have a healer, that just means bring more food. It's early days, we've got nothing but money. Nothing but money! Just 12. And some bandages. And a herb, just in case. Well, wait, is there anything... Do herbs do anything in the ruins? I don't think herbs do anything in the ruins. Fuck it. A well-placed supply item can often protect against the hazards of interactive objects. Don't you hate it when you're in the dungeon and you are menaced by an interactive object?
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Okay. So, oh yeah, what are your quirks? What's your deal? Minus 20% stress in the cove. We're not there, doesn't matter. Tippler will only drink and has the yips for minus 5 accuracy. That sucks. Just shoots poorly. That's a bad trait to have. So we got Sniper Shot, Sniper Mark, Bolas, and Flare. Not what I'd pick. Okay. So for this, we don't need to explore all the rooms, but we do need to do all the fights. How do we know where the fights are? So, no fight. That's a hallway that just exists to burn torches. Which we do want to keep high, because that's going to give us more scouting chance and let us know which rooms we actually need to go into. Yeah, I'd like that. Arbalest is probably our scariest target in terms of just, like, doing damage. If he hits. Because these guys just get chopped. Well, Arbalest is dead.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Now, I did see you say sword arm in the chat. You know they mean like an arm to hold a sword with, not like an arm that is a sword, right?
Even the cold
It's a normal thing to say, a sword arm.
passage.
Watch your step.
Yeah, true. I'm sure people have made, like, mecha classes for this game. The Steam Workshop is just, like, chock-a-block with... I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry. I'm deleting it. I should have never said chock-a-block. Anyway, it's just full of, like, custom classes for this game. Plague Doctor. Eat this back line.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Woof. Okay, well, okay, so our sniper can mark. I don't think anyone else... Pistol shot does more damage to marked. Sniper shot does more damage to marked, but that's it. And neither of those can affect the front row, so we don't need to bother marking the big guy. You can just kill this man. We're just gonna go for the old bonk and bleed on him. We're gonna bonk him and bleed him. Yeah, so I guess to talk about the game mechanics a little bit, there's two different kinds of damage over time in this game. There's bleed and blight. Basically, they just have two different kinds so that, like, they affect different units differently. Like, for instance, you cannot bleed skeletons. Shit. No, decreases his dodge chance. Might as well do it.
A death by inches.
Not a dodge, just a miss. Two damage types, bulk and skull. Okay, wait, shit. No, this is a lasers and feelings hack. This is a lasers and feelings hack, bulk and skull. Nick, we've cracked it. Bolas? Did I tell you about my RPG idea for Monsters and Money? No, I don't think you have. Okay, so our people are bleeding now. Fortunately, his AoE bleed is only, like, 1 damage per turn, so, like, it's not that bad. Like, everybody took 3 damage, whatever.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Ah! The blood. The blood is a special type of supply item. Any collected bottles of the blood will be retained in your estate at quest end. They may be added to the provisions of embarking parties. The blood is rare. Spread it around wisely amongst those in need. As far as I know, we don't have anyone yet in need of the blood. But let's just hold on to that for later.
Glittering gold.
Okay, now we gotta start making some choices.
Paid for in blood.
That's fine. We'll camp soon, so we'll free up some inventory space. Probably just do 1 or 2 more rooms and then camp. I mean, it's not worth using a bandage at this point. Oh, this is what medicinal herbs are for. I remember now. Okay, any roll you make to complete the job and get paid is an automatic success. The rest of the players are adding story bits to convince the active adventurer to take actions for the sake of things other than the job, which they have to roll and get hurt on. Okay, so kind of like an adventure, or like I was going to say adventure fantasy version of, but that's not a term. Let me get to the thing that I'm going to say. Sort of like a take on, like Baron von Munchausen, right? Where, like, the point of Baron von Munchausen is you just tell a story that's cool, but then everyone else is like, oh, wait, but Baron, certainly to pass through the swamp of whatever, you would have had to deal with the great crocodiles of so-and-so. And then they have to come up with the part of the story where they deal with the great crocodiles of the so-and-so. That, as a person who, when playing, Jesus, it's been a long day, and I can't fucking talk. As a person who likes to, purposefully put their characters in danger, in order to start shit when I play tabletop games, I like the sound of this game.
A fortune.
Wow, 25
waiting to be
gold.
spent.
Sweet alchemy. I hate it when a wizard curses my mom to be a spider. Fuck you. Ugh. Fuck you. 1 health. Which one of these guys attacked already? I forget. The one with the icon is the one who can attack.
Back to
Good
the
thing he's
pit.
dead. Just a little pepper. Oh my god! Someone please kill this bone man.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, so those
expedition
bone
at least
courtiers can do a
promises
lot of stress
success.
damage if you let them stay on the field, so they're usually like my top priority target. Good thing we've got 2 of them. Yarg. Okay, we are starting to take some damage here, and we have literally no way to do anything about that. Which is unfortunate.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh, Dismas, I wish you were faster than the Bone Man. Dismas is at death's door. When a hero is reduced to 0 HP, they're at death's door. So you don't immediately die when your HP goes down. You just have a chance to die if you get hit. We don't have any way to heal him to get him off of death's door, which sucks.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
So let's just do what we can to make sure that we're not taking damage. Throw him to the back line. Okay. I think the Bone Defender is dead. Okay.
Great is the
They're
weapon
both
that
dead.
cuts on its own.
A tiny stress heal. Nope.
Their formation is broken.
The Bone Defender has logged off. Okay, let's take a knee right
A
now.
spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
So, this is a part of the game that really sticks out to me because it's just like this moment of, I want to say tenderness. Maybe it's not exactly that, right? But you just have like all of these weirdo fuck up adventurers in this horrible place just doing what they can to keep each other alive as they get through this. And this moment of like, okay, let's start a fire, let's take a breath, everybody have something to eat, and then, you know, what can we do to help each other? It always like really sticks out to me. I don't know. Anyway, let's eat as much as possible. Now, does anyone have field dressing? Yes, please. Wonderful. What else do you have? Restring crossbow. Might want to do that. If anyone had any diseases, we could cure them. Oh no, self only. Let's do that. Remove mortality debuff. So right now, he's off of death's door, but he has all these penalties. But with the stand tall skill, we can remove these mortality debuffs. Remain vigilant, my friend. And just a little courage. What can you do? Let's make sure we don't get ambushed. And then we have one time unit. Can we do anything with that? The cure. This injection shall fortify against any internal assault on my flesh. Good to know. We should play Moon Hunters. If only there was some kind of venue coming up soon where we could play a video game together. I feel strong and powerful.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Okay. And hey, now that our inventory is emptier, let's get these contents. Right.
Wealth beyond
Oh,
measure.
sick.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I was about to say, I don't know what confessional booths do. I don't know if we want to fuck with this. But if we recall, Bassett experiences religious visions and delusions. And so we didn't have a choice in that matter, but we are rewarded. So, we get gold, a move charm, which, like, I guess we're just going to have to give to somebody so that, because, like, we just want to have that. We don't have a bounty hunter, so we have a journal page. So I don't know if you actually get anything for completing these journal pages, but you could just, like, find these. Let's see what this one has to say. Blood-soaked pages torn from a journal. 2 of 6. My fears are confirmed. With our torch doused by an errant spray of seawater, we were ambushed. Strange fish-like hominids. I don't know why I got hung up on that. Like alien hominid. Remember hominid? Ambushed us in the sudden darkness. The pitch of the torch caught quickly, and I glimpsed scaly appendages swinging crude weapons, glistening and barbed. They didn't last long with our torch rekindled. Alas, one bit me on the neck before I gutted it. The wound stings and tingles strangely, Our physic told me to keep it clean and covered. Yeah, right? It's hominids with 2 eyes, not with 2 O's. These are homonids, which is hateful in some way, I think. I think this journal was written by some kind of bigot. The crate is empty.
Ambushed by foul invention.
You're fine. Eat this foods. Laid low by the trapmaker's art, simply bite this onions.
A singular strike.
Sick.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Round of applause for Valville. A choppa? No choppa.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
So, I left my good headphones out in my car. I got my bad headphones right now, which don't make a lot of sound from the left. And in fact, they're just making everything, especially my own voice, sound a little swimmy. So let's just take that second headphone off. It's fine. Also had a weird pressure in my head. Probably unrelated to all my tooth troubles. I don't know. Gamers, I'm in a way.
Be gone, fiend.
Gamers, I am being digested by an uncaring universe.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, there goes our last shovel. Hope we don't need any more. Not fucking with that. An Iron Maiden. A rusty Iron Maiden stands against the wall, clasps shut. Leave it alone. I know that one of the outcomes of fucking around with an Iron Maiden is getting caught in it and acquiring claustrophobia. And I would prefer to avoid this. I mean, I guess let's just try to kill the Arbalest before it gets an action. Since that's the only... Okay, he's dead. And let's stun the Brawler, I think. Or not. Nice. Good resistances. Hard to resist just getting chopped. And I guess let's take out the Brawler next. You just don't want to spread your damage out too much, right? Because taking enemies off the board, you know, takes enemy actions off the board. So you just want to do it. 5 damage. Hey, Bone Defender has once again logged off. Oof. Watch out for her pull. The end? That's the end. Let's see if we can't get the stress heal. We did it! These guys are actually dead, right? I know the math. Yeah, these guys are dead. Just go. Just stop. I'm tired of this fight. Thank you.
Success so clearly in view.
Got the sarcophagus. I
Or
forget what
is
the
it
deal is with
merely a
sarcophagi.
trick of the light?
Do we think... Do we think that anyone here has ever fucked with a pharaoh? Because then I know what would be in the sarcophagus. Stupid. Let's see what we got. It's treasure.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay. So, there's a fight over there. We only need to do all the room battles. We don't need to do the hallway battles, so we don't need to go fight that fight. It's fine. Reynold does need to bite some more onions.
If only treasure could
We have another
staunch
journal.
the flow of otherworldly corruption.
The blackest of fates. In that same instant, we found ourselves in a place of suffocating dark, facing a creature that defies description, and whose recollection causes my quill to jump and shudder. It is merciful, only fragments of our battle remain in my psyche. I see Cuthbert hacking at the quivering appendages of the monster. I recall how a piece of its flesh... I never know how to pronounce this word. Is it sloughed? Is it slowed? Sloughed? I think it's sloughed. It's sloughed, right? A piece of its flesh sloughed off, and of its own twisted accord sprang onto Bolin, piercing her stout plate. The occultist, as if to offer himself as tribute, was torn apart by its writhing limbs. So that's neat. I believe that's talking about the Shambler. Notable mini-boss, the Shambler. Again, I don't know what you actually get from taking journal pages home, so I'm going to leave it. I'd rather have gems at this stage of the game. Ooh. It's a very grody word. Nothing is... It's never good that something has been sloughed off. Ah, like water sloughing off a duck's back. Okay, you're done.
Another one
Nice.
falls.
Again, I wish you had, like, your heal move or your buff move. Don't really care about the Plague Doctor's melee move. Ooh, that's a nice
Trifling
gem.
victory, but a victory nonetheless. Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
A trap. So if you see him ahead of time, it's going to tutorialize it. How do I post a GIF from the Super Mario Bros. Movie into Twitch chat? I don't know. I think you can just post a link to it unless there's some kind of auto-moderate thing. I don't know. Anyway. Nice. Let's do our best to take advantage of this opportunity. I'm more worried about damage or sanity. Probably damage at this point. I'm not actually dead. You are going to be dead by the time you get to take a turn, so we don't need to worry about you anymore. you being the cultist brawler. Oh god, Nick has just posted a YouTube link in the chat. Alright, hold on a second. Hold on a moment. Hold on. That! Oop, I didn't mean to click that. Oh god. Dismas, why'd you use your bleed attack against the skeleton? They don't bleed. Okay, after this fight, I'll see what that's about. These ones bleed. Dismiss! Every road ends. Every road ends. Dismiss, you can't just say things like that.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious
Dismiss,
killer.
bite this onions. Do I want this crest more than something else? I mean, we don't have a bounty hunter yet, but it is pretty cool to have a trinket that's only benefits. I mean, I haven't been using any of these anti-venoms or bandages, so fuck it. Alright, hold on a second. Let's see what this is. You can't put 2 YouTube links in the chat? What's the matter with you?
You know what I love about...
Okay.
You know what I love about mud? It's clean and it's dirty at the same time.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Hopper. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get this. Let's get a little window capture going for the stream so everybody can see this lovely clip that my friend has demanded, insists that we show on the stream. Here, check this out.
Where's my pizza?
Hey. Where is Dennis Hopper's pizza? Building my own sewn board now. Books. How do we feel about books? Pursuit of knowledge in these sorts of stories often leads to downfall. But you gotta know. Balanced. Hey, that's not bad. Okay, we're going into our last fight. Let's get our torch all the way up.
Lit. The path is clear.
He cannot
We
bite any more
require
onions.
Only the strength to follow it.
I don't know why I've had bite this onions stuck in my head like all month. It's nonsense. It means nothing. It's a dumb old meme. But what if you were headed into heaven and God said, bite this onions? Nice shot, Dismas. What if you were a skeleton of the darkest dungeon, and a crusader said, "Fight the swords"? I mean, I guess drink sword is the classic command, actually. Oh, so this is useful. After this fight, we've got this lovely curio in the background that'll give one of our units, one of our characters, a temporary defensive buff. That'll be useful for closing out the rest of this quest.
Well struck.
That's a dead motherfucker. Good job, Waldo.
A decisive pummeling.
1 damage crit. What's good? I guess crits do give you... So each class, when they crit, they have like a class-specific buff that they get. So I guess crit chance isn't like completely useless on a Plague Doctor, but they really don't do much like direct damage. Hydration check, by the way. You've been streaming for like an hour. Take a sip of water if you have it. Delicious. So Bone Defender is dead. Bone Defender has a nice breastplate, grants them 25 protection, which is to say 25% damage reduction. Does nothing about being blighted though, which is sick. Choppa. Take so much damage, friend. Stress heal. No stress heal. Oh, just in case.
Masterfully executed.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Crests. Give me
They
more
can
crests.
be beaten.
Give me more deeds. So crests, deeds, busts, and portraits, we need those for upgrading the stuff around the hamlet, so like we want those. And that's the quest. Wait, hold on. We need this buff. It's 10% dodge and 15% protection. That's a good buff. Anyway, let's go home.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Oh, right. I forgot what we were fighting for. What am I fighting for? It's the punishments hood for the flagellant. So if and when we get a flagellant, we'll have a nice trinket ready for them. Okay. That's bad. You hate to see that. That's good. You love to see that. Sitiomania, obsession with food. That's... Where's that going to come up? That's going to come up in the Warrens. That might come up in the Weald. You can find like animal carcasses and you can get food from them sometimes. That might trigger this. That's probably bad. I mean, any of the quirks that like do that sort of compulsive behavior stuff that, you know, basically force you to interact with objects, I do not like them, because most of the time, to actually get a decent benefit from like interacting with a random thing in a hallway, you need a specific item to like get the best effect. And when they just do it themselves, they don't use the item. So any of those, I hate them. Don't like them. 5% scouting chance in the Weald, though.
Though long years may seek to separate them, action and consequence will invariably have their dreadful reunion.
I see. A maddening whine. Intolerable, clouds of mosquitoes and other less identifiable pests continue to descend upon the hamlet with maddening persistence. illness and irritation abound. So, this is the start of the Crimson Court quest line. Probably triggered by us coming home with the blood. Marillac is tying one on and refuses to leave the bar. Okay. Well, who do we have? Okay, we have a replacement Vestal. We have a Hellion and a Leper. That's cool.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
So the Leper is another sort of like self-sufficient frontline person, kind of like the Crusader. Their deal is like their melee skill, their basic melee skills have like pretty low accuracy, so you want to pair them up with somebody that can buff that. Which is emboldening vapors. No, that's speed and damage. I'm not sure what we can do to give them accuracy. Maybe the Jester can give them accuracy, but I hate that clown fuck. You can't make me care about a character that's like dressed up in fool's motley and has like a scary mask and a sickle and a knife. Like it's fucking League of Legends to me, and I'm not interested in it. The Leper is pretty cool, though. This one's an alcoholic. They do just beast mode damage, though. So, like, his base damage is 8 through 16. The Crusader, who's, like, our closest comparison, his damage base is 6 through 12. So, just, like, real nice damage on those guys. Let's take them.
This man understands that adversity and existence are one and the same.
And then getting a pop-up for malware bites. Go away. The Hellion's just like a cool barbarian lady with a big halberd. Also just like a big, choppy frontline person. Her deal is like a lot of her skills are like really powerful up front, but then have like self-debuffs. But also like, you know, can cure bleed and blight on herself, can heal herself a little bit, can buff her damage and accuracy back up after they've gone down because of, you know, some of her skills. So you're kind of deciding like, okay, when do I just keep pushing and when do I take a turn to be like, okay. Also, she has a barbaric yawp. We love to see a barbaric yawp.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
Unrelenting savagery, huh? That's a choice of phrase. So, we finally have access to the guild. Not the sanitarium, though. But we do have access to the guild and the blacksmith. So, as
The
people
bellows
level
blast
up...
once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
Thank you, narrator. So, as people level up, I'm pretty sure the only stat that, like, increases on its own as they level up is, like, stress resistance or something like that. Maybe their other physical, like, resistances do as well. I'm not sure. Do we have anyone... We have a level 0 and a level 1 of the same class, right? Because we have 2 Vestals now. Show us our Vestals. Okay, so yeah, their resistances go up as they level up, but, like, that's pretty much it. But when they level up, it allows you to improve their equipment if you've upgraded the blacksmith stotch to allow you to improve their equipment. And this is where you see that the game can be, like, really grindy, right? Because, like, to actually get any benefit out of leveling your people up, you need to have collected enough trinkets, or not trinkets, whatever we call these, you know, enough artifacts to have upgraded your blacksmith enough to have unlocked the ability to pay money to improve their stats once they have leveled up. So it's not just like they level up and their stats go up. It's like, okay, you actually have to jump through like 3 different hoops to actually improve their stats when they level up. It's kind of a hassle, especially considering that
Make
you
no
need
mistake,
to do the same
we
thing
will
to all
face
of their
ever
skills
greater threats.
independently.
Our soldiers must be ready.
So, my big problem with this game is basically that I need to take notes while I'm playing it, and I never do. Of like, who in my roster am I actually like investing in for the long run and stuff like that, because like you need to go through and level up each of their skills that you're interested in when they level up, and it's just a lot of little clicky busy work that I always start to forget to do after a while. And then if I go a week or 2 without playing the game, I'm just like, not sure what I was doing. Better start over. I've probably played like the first 20 hours of... I mean, yeah, I've got like 100 hours in this game. I've probably just played like the first 20 hours of this game 5 times, is what I've done, right? Yikes. I was really hoping we would get the sanitarium so that we could start dealing with some of our nasty quirks, but we do not have it. Let's do one more quest before I call it a night. We've been going for about an hour and a half. So like I was saying the last time when I was streaming Mountain of Faith, is that I wanted to have a game to stream that like didn't exhaust me the way that Mountain of Faith does. This is a game that I can just, like I said, it's comfort food for me. I can play this game all night. But I need to be up for work tomorrow. So let's do one more quest, and then we'll wind things down. And I guess it's going to be our quest in the courtyard, where we are tasked with burning the hives. Ooh. Wow, what? Atonement beads, Vestal only. 15% damage melee skills, 8% crit for melee skills, minus 15% virtue chance, plus 35% debuff skill chance, plus 35 stun skill chance, but they're grayed out. Is this like a set? Is there like a set bonus? Is that a thing? I forget. What melee skills? Is it just the bop? Okay, so they only have one melee skill, so... I mean, I did say, we looked at Marilak's traits, and right, she does have, like, all of these accuracy and crit bonuses that make me think, like, okay, maybe we give her Hand of Light, we put her in the front row, and just let her bop. This trinket that's like that's bonus damage on her like literally one melee skill though. I mean, I don't particularly want this reward, but I want to take this quest right now, so fuck it. Is there anything we need to do in town first? Is there anyone? Dismas could probably use a drink. Except that Marilak is there. And he's also not allowed to gamble. So I guess... I mean, he could also, like, go pray. Yeah, whatever. It's $500. Let him have a good time. Oh. Dismiss. Dismiss his hold. Bassett's probably fine. Oh! Right, let's get our skills sorted out. Fuck. These. And... fuck this. So we got the backline AoE Blight, we got Battlefield Medicine, we got Buff Vapors, and we got a Stun Blast. Who else? Arbalest. Fuck the Mark for now. Because if we're putting together a team around Marks, we probably want, like, our Occultist to be our marker. So take the Battlefield Medicine. I think it's probably just going to be like, fuck Mark, take Medicine. Right? Bolas are alright. It lets us hit the front line. Oh, do we want Bolas as suppressing? And also, what does this flare actually do for us? Bypass stealth, de-stealth, torch +3, other heroes, clear stun, clear marked. I mean, that just does so much different stuff. Probably just want to keep that around just in case. And who else? That's fine. Yeah, you're fine. What do you got? Breakthrough, bleeds, basic hack, adrenaline rush. Yeah. The rest of that's probably fine for now. Okay. So, what's this party we're putting together? It's a short one. I forget. So, like, different regions, the enemies in different regions will have generally different, like, tags and different sorts of resistances and stuff. So, for instance, like, in the Warrens, the main enemies there have, like, the Beast tag. In the Cove, you get the Fishmen, who I think have, like, the Occult tag, and also they, like, resist bleeding, but they're weak against Blight. In the Ruins, you have the Undead guys, who also resist bleed, but you can blight them. In the Weald, you have some beasts, some human, some occult. I don't know what you have in the Courtyard, though. Like, I forget what sort of things they're vulnerable against, or what sort of tags they have. So I'm not really sure. I'll just put together a team that I want. We'll take our new healer. We'll take... Bears the crushing guilt of deeds real and imagined. Interesting. Okay, light sensitive, minus 10% damage if torch above 75. I do know that the torch doesn't work the same way in the Courtyard. I don't know if that's going to trigger or not. I guess let's take her and find out. Let's take our Plague Doctor, because I like our Plague Doctor. And she can buff our Hellion, and they can be good pals. Can you do much? You can't do much from the second row. Right. I guess we'll take the Leper, too. I mean, fuck it. But you can't purge. You want to be front row, too, right? Oh, you're okay in the second row. Okay, so you go there. Leper up front. This quest is dangerous and longer than usual. Level 1 or 2 heroes are recommended. Fine. You're out. You're in. You... And let's still bring the Hellion. Fuck it. Get some. This is gonna go fine. This is gonna go fine. Oh good, we can bring the blood. So, like I said, the light level of the torch thing I don't think applies in the Courtyard, but there are other uses for the torches, so let's bring a few. Let's probably bring plenty of bandages, because, hey, let me tell you something about the vampire folks. I mean, yeah, we might as well bring the blood just in case. We need it for something. Bring a shovel, I guess. I don't know, bring a little bit of everything, see what we need.
The courtyard and gardens surrounding the manor were once a point of pride for the diligent custodians I employed. Great banquets and lavish social affairs were hosted here under the stars. Despite the expectation of propriety normally ascribed to those in our position, we mocked the stoic melancholy of the moss-covered fountains and cherubic statues, our salacious trysts half hidden in the hedgerows, our morality slipping ever deeper into the mud.
So yeah, they were on like some full-on decadent aristocracy shit.
Soaked and sinking, these stone terraces and sprawling gardens were the site of long-forgotten revelry and well-remembered regret.
So yeah, I guess if you're bothered by the sounds of mosquitoes, sorry? Also, rather than torchlight here, we have bloodlight, which increases stress and decreases bleed resist. That's it. Anyway, let's get going. Oh, you still have that move charm. Okay, whatever. I haven't been thinking about trinkets. Oh, we just... Oh, right! You don't see the whole map in the courtyard. That's the other thing about the courtyard. I forgot about that. A pile of strange bones. It couldn't hurt to poke at these harmless remains. Fuck! Maybe, so a lot of times with interactables, one of the things is like, oh, the hero covers their hands with the bandages so they can safely investigate. That might be a place to use bandages. Okay. So, yeah, here we go. Okay, Bloodsucker. They just have the tag Bloodsucker.
Another one falls.
Well, that one's dead.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
This quest ain't shit. Ugh, I don't like that in the background. I do not like that very much. Ooh, it's engorged. What is your damage being decreased by? Fuck, her quirk is triggering. That sucks. But there's not real light. Can't get the one shot. That could have been the one shot. Gather the blood. Gather the blood. Well, let's see if we can't...
Press disadvantage.
Okay, nice.
Give them no quarter.
Hey, was that a skull? Did he show us his own skull?
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, these guys do not get stunned. Okay, good to know. Well, let's hit him with a little of this. of self-heal, a little bit of self-love. Please do not gather my blood. I need that. Why don't you just,
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
oh good, some blood. Here, you can have this gambler's charm. So I believe this is one of our targets, a thronging hive. Alright, one down. These I believe you can shovel.
If only treasure could staunch the flow
A
of
Book of Holiness.
otherworldly corruption.
Minus 20% stress, but minus 10% death blow resist. Just take it off when you're about to die. That's fine. Ugh. These, I believe, you can burn with regular torches. Doesn't it just make you feel better? That's a long, twisty hallway. Okay, mosquitoes, but we surprised them. These ones don't even have the Bonkers stun resist. They just didn't want to be stunned. Hey. Ooh, don't do that. Ooh. Okay, good. Don't worry about that resist that she just procced. Don't worry about it. It's fine. That's normal. It's nothing to worry about. I would prefer if you did not bleed that much. Of course, that means that we do just get another attack. Okay. Should probably just try to finish this fight rather than like trying to heal through it and stuff.
A momentary abatement.
Oh good, more blood.
Remind
Just stacking
yourself
it up.
that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Oh. Well, sure is good. I wasted that shovel digging up some plants. This is gonna be bad.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh, an indefatigable purpose.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe just have a little snack. Hive? No hive. Okay. It said this was a short quest, but what they just really meant was that you're not allowed to go camping. Fight coming up. Oh, it's just some maggots. I bet she one-shots all of them. Oh no, you can't break through from the front line. Shit. I lied. I bet she doesn't do that.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Grave nibble.
Back to the pit.
Alright, let's test my hypothesis of bandages.
Or is it
Okay.
merely a
These
trick
bones hold
of the
riches.
light?
Free blood. Ugh. Hey, let's get a little stress heal. Sweet relief as the eggs turn to ash. Oh, good! We have options now. Well, let's take the short route first. This sucks. What is that? What is that? Guarded by manservant. Okay, so manservant is protecting that one. Okay, he doesn't look especially tough. Your hero is blighted. Well, I mean, if you get hit by it again, we'll adrenaline rush. Do these guys bleed? 60% resist? They don't really bleed. They've all acted, so we can just hit whoever we want. Maybe Bolas will finish this one off? Maybe Bolas will hit nobody. Maybe Zealous will finish this one off? An enraging slight. I can't believe you would say that. We can't stun that one because it's being protected by Manservant. We can't stun Manservant. We can shoot Manservant. Okay, you're gonna adrenaline rush. Hey, stop bleeding. Just don't do it. Actually, I decided I'm not poisoned. Let's get a heal off. We're getting kind of low. And we cannot chop the back line at this point. So let's just try to clear these out, I guess. Ooh, you hate to see it. Can you give yourself an accuracy buff? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Terrible, terrible damage. Here, do this.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden. Ghoulish horrors,
Here you
brought low and driven into the mud.
go. If we need to eat again, we're gonna be in trouble, I suddenly realize. Ugh, this sucks. Okay, so when this quest said short, that was just a lie. A mysterious figure, not fully human, not fully insect, kneels here on the ground. So I know for a fact that this motherfucker wants the blood. So let's give it to him and see what we get. Blood for treasure. Treasure for blood. Flashfire gunpowder for highwaymen only. 10% damage on range skills, minus 20 stun resist. But we also have a pretty cool trinket for our big guy. Just swap those around. Little swippy swappy. Hold on to that. Oh my god, is this going to connect? Tell me that this connects so we don't have to backtrack through that whole shit. I would really appreciate that.
A hideous mutation. Unnatural and abhorrent.
2 actions. Plants. Crocodilian. Okay. That's a lot of hit points. Hey, I think we might be dead. I think we might need to go. How does retreating work in this game? I mean, let's see what happens. Hellion does have a move that hits specifically the last rank, but we don't have it. So that sucks. You can't stun the last rank. That sucks. I don't like its hive back. I do not like that very much at all. We gotta go. We gotta leave.
This skirmish may be lost, but the battle may yet be won.
So we can just leave. But now we have to... This is kind of a dumb thing. So we either need to fight through that thing, or we need to walk backwards. And people really don't like walking backwards. It stresses them out to walk backwards. Now you might ask, why do they simply not turn around? I do not know this. Here's the thing, though. Is that... this quest, we completed one objective. And, if one of them is behind that crocodile motherfucker, we are not doing it. So, I think it might be time to exercise the better part of valor. That is to say, discretion. I think it's time to simply go. The heroes will suffer the stress of defeat.
Regroup. Reassemble. Evil is timeless, after all.
Did not level up. Did receive a positive quirk. Is terrified of Satan. That's healthy, honestly. Disease resist, that's marginal. Okay, well. That's 2 hours.
Spirited, the sum. A sanguine memory to me.
Ah, the town is abuzz. A crumbling stone entry to a forgotten labyrinthian garden has been uncovered. The discoverer, sadly, has perished from innumerable insect stings. Concern rises. I'm concerned of this. Oh, damn. Somebody died of mosquitoes. Concerning. Stress reduction activities in town are slightly less effective. Well, it's a good thing that nobody is very stressed out. Hey, some bounty hunters. And another plague doctor. I love those. Well, I think that we will... Hey, the sanitarium's open! Hey, we can treat quirks. We can treat diseases. We can look at this lady's cool hat. Her weird phrenology skull. That bottle that looks like a little coffin. Get it? It's symbolic. What was I saying? Christ. I think that's going to be it for our stream for tonight. Thank you so much for sticking around. I will be doing another one of these this weekend. I'm working tomorrow, but I'm off Sunday, Monday, so expect another stream either Sunday or Monday. Probably another like 2-hour one. We'll probably need to spend some time getting a team ready to go to the courtyard to sort that shit out, because it seems like we're definitely going to want some level 2 people for that, and put a little thought into what specifically we're going to bring with us, because that seems like a slog. That seems like an endurance run. So we're going to need a good sturdy team for that. We do have plenty of the blood now. Where do we see our stocks of the blood? How do I know how much of the blood I have?
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Well, we have many of the blood, which is good. We may need that eventually. We came close to needing that. If you didn't catch it, our Vestal, Watau, our Vestal Watau was almost made into a vampire by one of those mosquitoes. So that's good. So it's good that we have a nice supply of the blood building up. Anyway, thank you for sticking around for the stream. I just realized that I didn't start a local recording, so I'm going to have to do some prestidigitation to get a VOD up on YouTube. But expect a VOD this weekend, another session this weekend, and in the meantime, expect me to fix the transparencies on my pumpkin lights this weekend. And in the meantime, be good to each other. Take care of yourself. We're living through really rough times. I hope that this has provided a moment of levity for you, even with the dark and dismal and stressful conditions of the game. Which, wait, did that get resized in OBS? Wait, shit, has that been small this whole time? Hold on. What? Oh, that looks like shit. Why does that look like that? Has it been like that the whole time? Ugh. Why didn't I notice that? Why didn't you say anything? I'm gonna need to fix that layout for next time. Fuck. I didn't notice that we have all that black space there. That looks like shit. I'm sorry. Why is it like that? Hold on. Let me try to fuck with this. Why is it like that? Properties. Force scaling? No, don't force scaling. Why is it still picking that up, though? What is going on? Is it because I'm playing it windowed, but that should be fine, because it's capturing that specific window. Ugh. That sucks. Alright, well, I'll fix that for next time. God, this layout's trash. It's not even like... Right? Like, sometimes I make a layout that looks like trash on purpose, right? Like, that... You know... This one looks like garbage, but I intend it to look like garbage. This one just kind of turned out that way, and I didn't even notice. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed now. Let's go back to the good garbage one. Oh, wait. Let me, Here. This, That's the sound of me dying. But yeah, I'll see y'all around. Bye.